Hi everyone, welcome to this week's session of my script analysis for a particular film that I've seen. Today I'm going to talk about the movie Proud Mary, which is starring Taraji P. Henson and Billy Brown. And what I want to say about that film, first of all, I just want to say that the performances were amazing with what they had to work with. And of course, Taraji was on point as always. She really puts a lot of thought and work into her craft of acting, and she's always amazing and a joy to watch. However, the problem with Proud Mary is in the dialogue. Again, this is another film that had a problem with dialogue. Last week I talked about nostalgia and how they had too much dialogue. And today what I'm going to say about Proud Mary is that their dialogue really felt like a first draft of the film. When you write your first draft of a screenplay, you can go ahead and put in all the on-the-nose writing that you wish to put in, because you have to get an idea as the writer of where you're going with the story. You really are trying to figure out what you want to say, but then when you go back with a second or third or fourth or subsequent drafts, you pare down the dialogue and you make it more rich in subtext. Subtext is when the characters are not saying directly what they mean. On-the-nose dialogue is when characters say exactly what they're feeling, exactly what their motives are, and that's not how real people talk. Real people talk in subtext. So the problem with Proud Mary is that when the characters talk to each other, they tell all their motives, they tell all their backstory, and what they should have done was to written the movie in the way that it came out, with a first draft and saying everything on the nose, saying what they mean, saying what they feel, but then going back and paring all that down. They should have gone back and figured out a way to create the subtext in the dialogue. Also, when you go back through a first draft and you create more subtext, you also figure out how you can do more showing than telling. If you remember your English classes in school, I learned this concept in middle school about showing versus telling. You basically have to dramatize what the character would say in dialogue and show it on screen through actions and through the story unfolding. So if you don't have a good idea of what on-the-nose dialogue is, then go and watch Proud Mary and you'll see what on-the-nose dialogue looks like. And then to see what subtext is like, watch the movie Mosquita y Mari, which I have reviewed earlier, and how that movie was really great with subtext. So watch those two movies as lessons. Proud Mary is a lesson on the nose dialogue and what you don't want to do. And then Mosquita y Mari is an example of subtext writing, using a lot of subtext in the writing and what you should do when trying to write a screenplay. So like I said, I don't want to make these videos too long, just a few minutes every week, so you can learn a different aspect of screenwriting. This again was about dialogue. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want coaching, please reach out to me directly at joy.cheriel.brown@gmail.com or find me on my website at www.thirdpersonomniscientproductions.com, and I will be happy to give you a free session for coaching, and then we'll see if we can work together further past that. Thank you and have a great week.